subscribe. I'm going for the Utah Utes.
What a place to close out the first full college football Saturday.
It's a little turn up. First to the right from the left. And Utah converts out to the edge again with their two-way player. Smith Snowden with another first down. Utah's defense excellent, as those numbers showed you in starting games fast. 0 blitz. And off to the edge, it opens up, and a first drive score for Utah. Wayshawn Parker welcomes himself to the Utes with a 13-yard score.
Watch this pressure. You're going to see the edge be set on this right side by Spencer Fano. Defensive coordinator Kaka Malloy takes it. Wayshawn Parker's now down and touch football.
No touch! And that is no good. As that Utah offensive line has turned into a terrific pass rush the last couple years. This time, passes it past in there in the slant. It's a first down to Mikey Matthews, the former Utah Ute, for the first. UCLA did not run the ball well last year. I think they'll be much as uncovered. Shoots him. Matthews had a clear path for 6, and Iamaliava overjuiced it.
You see, not sure who is responsible for that. Nate Ritchie 6 is.
That's enough. First down with Jalen Berger. They're big, 250. They went for it on fourth down, 10 yards prior to this. And a shotgun on 4th and 1. Here it's incomplete. He buzzed it out to the flat, and Blake Cotton smothered Mikey Matthews to get the ball back to Utah.
Only athletically, but his leadership style, his leadership skills,
accurate to one of the new guys they've got involved on offense, Jackson Benny, Utah kid, 3 of 3 first drive, 4 of 4 overall for Utah. It's Snowden the other way, rising out of the tackle. He's got the first down. He jumps his way for a touchdown. Two-way sensation, Smith Snowden. That's a run.
So key words here is the edge setter sees the jet sweep designed here with the lead blocker. Has a chance to get him on the ground. But again, a good job, good feel, high and tight.
That's a big shot. First in the run game with Nikari Rogers for a first down.
Opportunity here for Utah.
Utah doing this against a good run defense the last couple of years. Touchdown, Dampier flies it in there to Lander Barton. All the defensive guys involved. Snowden and Barton both with touchdowns.
I said before, if you can run the ball, you can do anything. Here he's just going to sneak out that front side. A hard sell in the backfield.
But expected to be a big part of the offense for UCLA. On first down. Pocket moving. Iamaliava escapes. Stays on his feet. He's out to the edge for another tackle. And using those long strides to get out of trouble and then some of the first down.
It's exactly drop back pass. It's going to end up being a 5-man rush as they add 7 Jonathan Hall into the rush, and he runs right through that on tackle. Put the ball away. That's careless.
Similar scenario to how the first drive started. And right between the guards, that's a first down. The first trip into the red zone for Jalen Berger and the Bruins. It just prides itself on being physical. They have all of Kyle Whittingham's time. Push, continues, deflects it, and that is a touchdown. Anthony Woods out of the backfield scores against his former team.
Said we've got the pounder and Berger. We've got the speed with Jet. And Anthony Woods can just do everything well. And right here, you see it out of the backfield. Great job securing that catch.
CU will open up their season against Bill Belichick on Monday. And this ball is high. Inside the 5. For the last few moments of this game, starting to turn toward UCLA. First down on the ground, and a first down by penalty. On a drive that started at the red 5. Escaping off the bat. That's another first down for Utah. The helmet comes flying off. Smith Snowden fumble on the kickoff. first downs. Plus territory on third down. Dampier around the edge, and they rally up to get him. Isaiah Chisholm, the former Oregon State Beaver, in his first game. And Utah right back up in the ball on a third down. Dampier keeps himself. He's not in the hole, but that's a first down. So the clock will stop for that. 21 seconds, one timeout. Still need in range to try it with one timeout on a field goal at the end of the half. Dampier survey. Running out of time to the sideline complete. First down to Larry Simmons with 5 seconds left. So likely first attempt of his college career. Curtis lets it fly. And Curtis is advertised. No problem. The true freshman kid. As Iamaliava and UCLA touch it for the first time in half number 2. And he floats it over the top. Good touch to Quasi Gilmer. And there's Gilmer for the first time tonight, starting the second half of the first down. Gilmer. And after he floated one over the Panthers, he loops it. Gets the edge for a first down. Hit from 57 last year, so well within his range from 46. As UCLA looks for points at the half, Pagani nails it. 7 of 8 on third downs. Utah with their first of the second half. Out to Snowden, race to the sticks. He's out of the tackle for a first down. 4th and goal from the 2. Behind his tight ends, Dampier is in, paying off the 4th down decision. 4th down and 2. UCLA chasing 20 points. Iamaliava scanning, and he does it himself. Around the corner for a first down.
It's in the down 3, scores got to go here. He was playing the 30 medium stop.
Pressure at his feet, and down he goes. The heat for Utah gets there again with Carson Kalfusi this time.
A bunch of unbalanced formations, a shift motions, a bunch of empty.
Back-to-back quick hitters, and the freshman tight end. They are so high on J.J. Buchanan. He's a hybrid tight end, wide receiver type.
Essentially right there.
Here steps up, eludes, open man, Merriweather swings his way inside the 5. All the guys that have touched it tonight, they were waiting on one of those for Merriweather.
Intelligence, Notre Dame, and Cal. Makes sense.
Utah, open man. Down and Bradley in for the score. And Utah pouring it on in Pasadena.
Away, sell, release. Run, stop the run. Eyes in the backfield. Run, repeat a little bit from tonight. They're competing. They're game for the future.
Pressure, got it away. Peterson has a first down as Iamaliava took a big-time hit from Jackson Benny and still thinks they can get after the quarterback. That's been long. Go. With sack of the night. And this one's picked up. Utah forces its first turnover. And it's an interception for Trey Reynolds. And he carries a piggyback right inside the 30. Utah 8 minutes away from 1-0. They get to injuries. They crossed into the backfield. And the tight end showing his skills in the run game. Not just a blocking tight end, a running tight end defense. So that's definitely played out in real time. Second and goal. It's
He's got to execute the finish. And Utah has a great schedule ahead. And the funnest kind of adjustments and corrections are victorious.
They have done that, answered a lot of the questions that their fans had about what would Kyle Whittingham's team be like in year 21. Their first win in Pasadena since 2018.